All right, guys, here's the real issue with this economy today. This chart right here shows you the housing market for the last, 12 years, 13 years, and you'll see the difference, okay? This is going to be sellers and buyers, okay? This list is sellers and buyers. The buyers are the yellow line. This is the yellow line. A lot of buyers during COVID, okay? A lot of sellers now that we're out of COVID over here. A lot of sellers before in the housing market when it was recovering. Here's the problem. Interest rates right here were at zero. They were trying to save the economy. Everyone, and I'm talking about everyone and their mother, bought a house and or refinanced to get 2.5%, 3%, a little bit below 4% on a housing rate. No one in America is looking to buy a house today. Look at it. Sellers and buyers, the largest discrepancy from both in the history of the market over the last 15 years. That's because rates are too high. You will not refinance, you will not buy a new home, not when 91% of homeowners have a lower rate than the current one they're offering today. This is why they want to cut Fed rate. But guess what? You can't do it. You can't do it. The Fed can't cut the rate because inflation is spiking. That's the truth. You have a tariff inflation upon you. And that tariff inflation is probably 4.5%. So how far do you think you can really come down with the housing market? You can't. You're stuck in it. And guess what, guys? They can't sell the inventory and the rents go up. And then what do? You start crippling people. You start forcing people to live a certain way. And as inflation goes up on rent, then all the products come to follow. This is not a good economy. This is a fake economy. This is a propped up economy. And they all do it for what? Elections and for favor. And I wish people would just take it on the chin. And this is all stemming from 2008, 2012, and 2010. You know, when Dodd-Frank actually got put into place, and you had all these new rules put into place for housing and how banks give out loans and all this, what people don't realize is that back then the rates were nearly zero, 2%, 1%, nothing. And I'm talking about to loan money out for businesses to grow, all the above, because they were trying to stimulate the economy during the Obama years. Then now we're trying to enforce these rules, these new rules that came out in 2013, 2012, and now you look at it. New rules are in place. Guess what? Not everyone can qualify. We can't handle, this. Do you have enough debt-to-income ratio? People are renegotiating things, and it's not going to happen. Ask every real estate person right now. I got my broker. He actually emailed me. Said, Marantz, let's talk about doing a housing deal. The Fed just came out and said they're going to lower rates next month. And I was like, so? They're going to lower rates to what? 25 basis points? That's not going to do it. We had the highest raising of rates from 0 to 4 in the fastest time ever in 2022 to 2023 in the history of this economy in the last 40 years. You think you can fix that with just one round? No way. No way. And they can't lower it fast enough, guys. It'll spike the system. And then that bond market's going to be the issue. And hey, we're going to be looking at securities, individual securities, stocks, and they're all going to come crashing down. Market is too heavy. The market can't handle this. The market can't handle this movement, guys. Matt, you think I'm crazy? Okay. All right. Well, then I'll be here in about a month or two when we lower rates 25 basis points and nothing else. And then you're going to go back there and you're going to be like, I guess we're going to hold right here at 4.5. Yeah, you're going to hold it? Cool. That's not what the housing rate is. You're still going to be trying to sell houses at 6% and 7%. Cars at 8%. Remember what I'm telling you. You got the student loans coming at you. You got credit card debt coming at you. And you got this kind of stuff where there's going to be plenty of inventory out there, but nobody can afford to buy it. Peace.